same spot. All right. Tree just broke. Yeah, much better. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's kind of windy. Doing okay. Loki's okay. You can see that little palm tree. Watch. Yeah, it is a strong one that's hitting the keys right now. And you can still see the trees are moving to our right. That means the hurricane eye is still further south of us. We're in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Broward. Oh, we're at 99,500 subscribers. If you can, please subscribe. We want to make it to 100,000. Yeah, I know. I realized I was vertical on the phone recording after a while. Sorry about that. It's just harder to hold the phone this way than like this. For me, it's a lot easier, but gust. If you guys were on before, that just snapped while I was live streaming, and it fell on the house, as you can see. And you guys can see this. Oh, I can see the backyard from here. Yeah, I'm gonna need a chainsaw. No, you can't live stream with the GoPro, even though I do have the GoPro. It has wireless, but it'll just save to the computer. That's about it, or the cloud. I don't think you can live stream with the GoPro. That'd be nice. And this is the calm before the storm. $99,503 subscribers. And I'm not doing this for subscribers. I'm doing this one so you guys get a first-hand account of what we're going through. And B, I'm going to be out here anyway, because I can't be cooped up in the house just in the dark doing nothing. I'm not even letting Loki out because I don't want him running around in case something does happen. If that tree would happen to cut the side of the roof, then guess what? He might get scared, he might hide, he might not want to go in his cage, so I'm keeping him in his cage for now. Once it starts getting bad, I'm going to try to transport him, remove him into the smaller cage, throw a bed in there. If he's uncomfortable, guess what? Let him be uncomfortable for the next 12 hours, as long as he's safe. That's going to be a mission to get down without taking out the fence. Just get some rope, tie it around it, pull it. It's hanging on. I say no, it's not cold, it's like 80 degrees. I say by noon today, that branch is not going to be attached to that tree anymore. like I said, my truck is safe. It's here. The only thing I'm worried about is when the winds come this way, that the pressure building up in the corner or something going to the back of my window. I was going to put some plywood up, but I've been preparing my house, my mom's house, my boss's house. I've been boarding up houses for the last 4 days. I've been getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and starting work on boarding up houses and taking care of the house and going to sleep at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I haven't slept very much in the last 3 to 4 days. Oh, we have one just like, hey, I just like this hurricane too, so. Miles per hour on the wind right now, I would say they're about 30 to 40 with gusts up to 60 to 70, because that's exactly what, there we go, that's a gust. We all got to protect each other. The neighbors helping neighbors, that's what it's all about. When you live in a neighborhood, you have to look out for everybody. I told the neighbors I have a generator. I'm getting a second generator just to have and feed power to my neighbors if they need it, because they might not have a generator, keep their refrigerators going. So, you know what? At the end of the day, it's just money. If you can help somebody out in a time of need, it's just, we all got to help each other when it comes to neighbors. Oh, wait. Can you hear me better like this? Because I'm sure you were getting a lot of wind. Same. Gust. What I don't want is this branch right here falling, and I'll hear it crack. If I drop the phone, that means I had to get out of harm's way. And I've been through pretty much what every hurricane that has hit South Florida, including Hurricane Andrew in Miami, which I went driving around in. Of course, that was 20-something years ago. I was a little foolish. Now I wouldn't do it. I take care of myself a little better. Being out here, it's not that dangerous. I have the house that's blocking the wind, because the wind is coming from this way toward us, going this. See, notice the trees are going away from me. Oh yeah, no, that branch is going to be on the floor by the time noon comes. Once we start getting 80, 90 mile an hour winds, this is 40. This is, you can drive in this weather down here, put it to you that way, at 40 miles an hour. It's the gusts that makes it a little bit more dangerous. But right now that branch is rubbing against the roof, because I heard it when I went inside. A little creepy and eerie. Yeah, it hasn't even started already. I mean, it started. You can tell this is starting. I'm trying to read. Oh, no more comments, I guess. Oh, yeah, there they are. Yeah. I heard my grandparents I saw my grandparents are stuck in the something. Oh, debris. There's a can. If you guys can comment in like one sentence. I can't read paragraphs because it scrolls by too quick. I have 205 people on there. Thank you for the best wishes from Australia. My mom is still sleeping, by the way. I have no power. We lost power at 4 o'clock in the morning. Then I was bored, went outside, looked around. There was literally at 4 o'clock in the morning, there was almost no wind here. Fort Lauderdale was getting, or further south in Fort Lauderdale was getting hammered, but we weren't. I don't know where the frog is, still inside. Oh, I'm so proud of Loki for hitting 100,000, or hopefully hitting 100,000 subscribers. We're at 99,503 the last time somebody posted it. There's a delay on my app. I don't want to turn on my laptop because I want to conserve its battery in case I need to get online or I need to do something. I've been charging my phone in the truck. I can always hotspot my phone and then use my laptop. I'm not doing this for subscribers either. I'm doing this just so you guys get a first-hand account of what we're going through, and I would be out here anyway looking at the storm, because I can't be cooped up inside the house doing nothing. Loki is 6.5 years old. Can you guys hear me better now, or which way? Oh no, I just covered the camera. I have a Twitter account, but I think I've never used it. I mainly do Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, and Facebook. And the Facebook, I post videos from YouTube onto Facebook. As soon as the wind starts changing, I mean, this thing should be over the Keys right now. They must be getting pounded. The storm surge is actually coming up to the east. So right now on the east side of Florida is where they're worried about the storm surge. As soon as it passes, that's when the west side. I'm on the east coast. No, Loki's more of an independent. He's, oh, hold on. Alright, I started picking up. You can see those palm trees over there in the distance, because they're a little bit higher up. And the wind tends to travel the path of least resistance. And if you look at the big picture, we have all these houses that are pretty much all the same height. So the gusts actually will come down, but the actual average 45-mile-an-hour wind I'm not getting right here, because the wind, let's say these are the houses. This is where I'm standing right now, for example, right here. The wind is going above the houses. It's taking the path of least resistance. The gusts, oh wait, come down, and that's where we start feeling what we're doing, what I'm feeling right now. But if you go further up, notice that tree has not stopped moving. It's shifted that way. But yet this tree, hold on, where is it? This one's kind of stable. That one's still, that one is just that way. This one is now, but hold on. You'll see it. Try to get both of them at the same time, so you can see what I'm telling you. That one is all curved. This one now just came back. That one's still curved. Meaning the higher the wind, or the higher the altitude, the more consistent the wind is. Loki's bunkered down in his big cage. There's a pigeon. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? It was just there. There's a pigeon right there. You can see a little gray thing. That's all I can zoom in. Oh. If I can find the frog, I'll keep him. There he is. Let's stabilize this. You guys see the pigeon? Oh! No, I'll just like this. I don't like hurricanes. I just like the hurricanes. I'm kidding. That was funny. He's still there. I think he's trying to seek shelter. No, he's looking for food. There he goes. Now he's by the car. I'd go get him, but as soon as I get near him, he's gonna run away. about the only animal I've seen out here is that pigeon right there. You guys can see him by the tree, by the front door of that other house. And there's only so much I can film. You can see a tree bending so many times. There's a brave soul. That guy, oh, where'd the pigeon go? Oh, it's still there. He's right there. Let's see, right there. Yeah, he's a little relaxed. He's just sleeping. Let me go check to see if my mom is up. Hold on. She starts calling my name and can't hear me. Thinks something happened. Hold on. Here's a little marshmallow. Sorry. Keep on shining him in the eyes. Hi, Papa. Hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. He's not too happy. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind howling. Everybody says hi, Loki, and everybody wishes you the best. Okay? I'm not going to stare at him anymore. Alright, let me... Hold on. That's where the tree's resting on the roof, but I have a attic, so it's about 10:30, I think. Let's go see where the pigeon is. I did this on purpose. I parked the car, so the door only has so much to go. I'm not doing this with the front door, because if a gust hits and I open the door, it'll rip my door off its hinges. Alright, where's the pigeon? Pigeon's still in the same spot, too. Hold on, I'll try to see if I can focus. How do I focus? Is that clearer for you guys? Yep, I got 300 people watching. Irma is now hitting Key West. We're getting a consistent, oh, hold on, let me back up a little bit, a consistent 40-mile-an-hour wind. There's another car. Oh, that was painful. Consistent 40-mile-an-hour wind with gusts up to like 50. Here, pigeon's still crawling around. Yeah, the climate change is affecting us a lot. We've never had a 180-mile-an-hour hurricane That means the planet is getting warmer. For you guys that weren't on the first live stream, that branch broke while I was live streaming and it landed on top of the roof of the house. Luckily it wasn't that big of a branch and not that much of a fall. All I heard was a thunk and the crackling. First I heard the crackling of the tree, that's why I moved. No, there's 342 watching right now. That's another car. And that car is not going to be able... Oh, you guys haven't seen it. Alright, I'm going to try to run out on this thing real quick so you guys can see. Look that way. There's a tree. Let me hold the phone so I don't drop it. Yeah, I'm nervous. All right. That way. Can you guys see the tree that's down right there? It's across the whole road. That cracked in half. See the ominous skies. Oh. All right, that was water. Hold on. And this is the calm before the storm. I'm stressed. Get the bird. Where is the bird? Bird, bird, bird. Bird's a word. Oh, there he is. He's right there. You see him wobbling around. Winds are going to pick up to about 90. Right now they're at 40 in this area, with gusts up to 60. But we're getting a consecutive 40. Look at this. Look at that tree. You go about 30 feet up in the air, you're getting the consistent wind, because what happens is the wind takes the path of least resistance, so it goes over the houses consistently. The gusts are the bursts that come down, which is the ones we feel down here. But right now, we got about a good 40-mile-an-hour wind. Oh, the sun's coming out. Where's the pigeon? No, he's still there. He's right there. Bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. I think we'll be fine, but like I said, this is the calm before the storm. This is nothing to what they're getting in the Keys. This is nothing what we're going to be expecting in the next. By noon, it's going to be a war zone. I'll try to come out and live stream it. Hold on. How do I unshrink? There we go. Yeah, we lost power at 4 o'clock in the morning last night, or in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning yesterday, or this morning. I went to sleep about 5, and I got up at, I think, 9 o'clock. I've slept 4 hours a day, or 5 hours a day for the last 4 days, because I've been boarding up my house. Here we go, there's another little gust. Yeah, Loki's inside. The pigeon's still running around. That broke while I was live streaming the first time. Bunch of coconuts on the floor. my gas, propane. I have not opened the oh, there goes the pigeon. He's trying. He's trying. And he's out of view. He's going to feel that tomorrow. I don't have a Frisbee, but I do have let me take off my hat because I think my hat's going to blow away. See, now my hat is safe. Trying to get, there we go. Yeah, right, good luck, pigeon. Oh, hold on. All right. Loki's nervous. Now we're picking up. Way over here, in case that branch comes down. When branches come down like this, notice how it stays stuck? They don't just snap off. So if this came down on me, I would probably get hit by this part, which is not that bad compared to the size of that one. And if I wasn't live streaming this, I would actually be out here anyway, just enjoying the breeze. I'm not going to come out when it's 100 miles an hour because I'm not that stupid. Maybe I am, but I might. Yeah, at 100,000 I get a plaque, which I'm hoping to be you guys' help, subscribing to Loki the Red Fox. We actually have Instagram at Loki the Red Fox. His Snapchat is Loki the Red Fox. Oh, there's that guy going that way. Oh, there you go. Free. Uh-oh, I hear this one. There we go. I can hear the trees 2 blocks down ruffling, so I know when I'm gonna get a good gust. Yeah, I'm enjoying the breeze. Alright, because I can tell, you see those trees right there? When they start moving really bad is when I know I'm getting a gust because the winds are coming from that direction. So I have about 3 seconds. Look, that tree's moving now. Means we get a gust. There we go. Then there's a little calm. And basically it's going to be like this for the next 12 hours. That tree's now moving a lot. That means I'm about to get a gust in a little bit. That one's moving. There we go. This channel, for anybody tuning in, is mainly about a little American, well, not little, he's like a big fat marshmallow, but American red fox growing up in a South Florida home. He's an indoor fox. It's just that right now we're doing a live stream on the hurricane that's hitting our house. Loki's not happy, so I'm not in there shining a light on him, just antagonizing him anymore. Yeah, he's a good little marshmallow. He's an orange little marshmallow. Only thing that I'm in danger right now is one of those coconuts flying off the tree and hitting me. You guys can see that tree. See that tree? Oh, here we go. It comes in waves. Loki's 6.5 years old. Here we go. I'm watching this guy. Hold on now, we're still getting gusts. Look at that. Nope, can't go out there yet. Hold on. I'm worried about this tree right here, but not for my safety, for those cars. There we go. That's a decent gust right there. Alright, it died down. Oh, no, wait. There, that's the gust. Those are the gusts that are 60 to 70 miles and 60 miles an hour gusts. No, not yet. There we go, it's the same truck again. Alright, let's see how this thing's doing. Yeah, that's on the house. Doesn't seem... That's the weakest part of the house, which is this part right here. And it's not cracked. Alright, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but earlier that palm tree was blowing completely that way. Now it's blowing a little bit more this way. That means the storm is coming up and the winds are now kind of heading toward me a little bit. Those guys are still sideways. I eventually have to charge my battery and do this again. Let me check on my mom. Make sure she's not up and looking for me, freaking out. Hold on, let me wait for the gust to go by. I don't want the... Okay. Mommy. I'm gonna be going back anyway. Hi, Papa. Hi. Hi. You okay? Okay, he's there. Okay. Okay. I'm leaving you alone. There he is. This part's holding up okay. When the hurricane's going to hit us, this is going to be the safest part because the winds are coming from that way to that way. So I boarded up the front of the house really good, not knowing where it was coming from. I thought it was going to be coming from the east, but it's really coming from... All right. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Hold on. Where you can hear the tree rubbing against the roof. Loki the marshmallow. That's my little fox that's usually outside. That's the generator. I got a new Star Wars shirt. Somebody just turn on the generator? Why am I locking the door? Who's going to break in at this time? Alright, Mom's still sleeping. We can come back out. Mom's sleeping in one of the spare bedrooms. Ah, flashlight. Tree still attached. Again, I'm protected from the wind that's coming from the right. What? My neighbor's out. Hold on. What was that? No. Right now? Oh, that's what that was?
Yeah. That was a transformer cooking.
I'm actually streaming this live on YouTube. I've been doing it for 38 minutes. My tree, the branch fell on my roof. So there's one part of that avocado tree that's now laying on the roof, but luckily it wasn't that high up. It just kind of broke and rested on it. By the time noon comes, that branch is going to be a block down the road.
We're right on the, down Miami's getting hammered right now.
Yeah.
There's trees down the street.
Oh, did you see the one over there? Oh, check this one out.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Look at that bad boy.
I didn't even see that one. You stupid freaking birds.
Oh, yeah. There was a pigeon hanging out in front of your yard. Oh, look.
I'm up on the roof waiting for food.
Here we go. There are the pigeons. Hi, guys.
Waiting for me to feed them.
Hi.
I die hard. Those are my die hard. Oh, yeah? They want to get fed. I feed them every day.
They're troopers, I can tell you that.
There's some big troopers there. I gotta get some food.
All right, we're going to feed the pigeons. Look at how many coconuts I have. they come down?
Go out and grass, come right on down.
Because we're here.
They normally come and eat. They might be a little spooky.
You think? Oh, they're coming.
They'll come. They always come for food.
We've been getting some nice gusts. We're getting about 40 miles an hour consistently, and then
It's steady at 40.
yeah, gust 60.
That's up 60, 65. Some might even be higher. And one about knocked me off my feet earlier. I was out back.
Oh yeah?
Pulled some crap away from the door. Also, this gust came down. Okay, I'm going back in. I'm watching these branches over there, the bang between all that, starting to bend almost all touching the ground. I'm like, I'm going to get the hell out of the way of this thing.
Oh, I was live streaming under the carport when the thing went, and you know how you hear it crack?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God. That's when I moved, and that's when it hit the roof. Oh.
Yeah, my sister's up in Cocoa Beach, or Merritt Island. She's like,
That's on the East Coast.
yeah. We're
Okay.
just wasting our time putting all this.
No, you're not.
Judy. We get the dirty side of the storm,
Yep.
which is the worst side. They're
Worst
gonna get
side?
the surge side. We're going to get the dirty side.
I'd rather have the dirty side than a direct eye hit.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have, that border's going to come in 10 miles.
I'm just,
Coast.
only problem with the dirty side, the tornadoes.
Yeah. Which we had coming through last night.
Yeah. No, last night,
Oh my God.
oh, I heard a crack.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't like that.
Okay. See you in a little bit. Be safe. Puddle, puddle, puddle. Here's that tree. Okay. All right, back to safety. Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Oh yeah, the dirty side of the storm, which is the top left quadrant, which is what we got or we're getting. Okay, I'm rejecting this car right now, which is what we're getting. Spins off tornadoes viciously. So there are a lot of tornadoes that spin off on the top left quadrant of the hurricane. So if the hurricane's a pie chart, let's say this is the hurricane and it's going this way. Hold on. And it's going this way, this part right here. So this is the hurricane. It's going in this direction. This part right here spins off massive amounts of tornadoes. Yeah, this is fake. This is all done with wind machines and sprinklers. This is not real. It's like the moon landing. It's not real. Sound effects also. Yeah, doesn't everybody check with their neighbor during a hurricane? That tree got close. Hold on. I'm not going to get on the other side of the truck because if something happens to me, pushes the truck, then it crushes me against the wall. Broward, we're in Broward. Loki's okay. He's inside. He's not too happy. He doesn't like the noise. He doesn't like, of course, the feeling of it. But I'm not taking him out, meaning out of his cage. He's hunkered down in there. Once it starts getting bad and the winds start picking up, I'm going to move him. I'm going to let him out for like 5 minutes and get some melatonin, throw it in his other cage, and he'll go right after it. And put him in the smaller cage instead of the big cage. Something happens. Hey, that branch just hit my roof of the house. But if something happens, I need to be able to move him quickly from one side of the house to the other, just in case that tree, my mango tree, falls on top of my house. Then that room is going to be open, and I'm going to have to move him to the kitchen instead of leaving him in the living room. So I'd rather drag the smaller cage with him in it than have it tear his cage apart. We're up to 600. Oh, I got a bad connection. We might be losing cell phone service as the storm gets worse. Hurricanes right now hitting Key West. All right, how's the connection, guys? Well, I can't do anything right now if the tree destroys my roof. All I can do is batten down the hatches. That's why you prepare. No, I'm in Broward County. It's on the east side of Florida. I got a little alert that my connection was bad. Well, what happens is all the cell phone towers run on electricity, and they have battery backups. So when the power goes out, the cell phone towers will last up to a certain time, but then they start literally running out of power for their battery backups, which means we lose cell service. So I'm going to try to stream as much as I can. I've been streaming for 46 minutes now. We have 524 people on. Thank you very much for joining us. Loki the Red Fox. The channel is normally about a cute little red fox, little fat marshmallow, orange marshmallow. But with Hurricane Irma approaching in here, I'm live streaming the hurricane. Satellite phone. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to Loki the Red Fox. He's got a... Oh, hold on. Loki the Red Fox. He's got Instagram, Loki the Red Fox. His Snapchat is Loki the Red Fox. YouTube, of course, is Loki the Red Fox. And his Facebook is Facebook/Loki the Red Fox. It's really not that bad. It's gonna get really bad in about... The reason I ran from my neighbor's house is my neighbor's house, right there, we have that tree. If that starts coming down with the wind, that'll fly and try to land where we were. Or it might just crack and land on the roof. So either or, we heard the crackling of the tree and that's why we ran. Oh no, Kissimmee, Orlando area, you guys aren't going to get it till about 12 hours from now is when you're going to start feeling pretty much the same thing I'm feeling right now. In the Orlando area, you are going to get hit, not hit, but you are going to feel what we're going to be feeling here, because this hurricane is pretty much wider than the state of Florida. What am I doing after the hurricane? Turning on my generator. And my lens is wet. Turning on the generator and just staying home. We're not going to have power probably for like a week or two, and then that's when it gets bad. I'll be live streaming the debris. Like once this thing's over, I'll be live streaming driving around and everything else. But you can't, not having any power, not having any AC. My generator is going to feed my refrigerator. I'm getting a second generator that I'm having an electrician hook up to my breaker box, to my circuit breakers, and it's going to power my air conditioning. So at least with air conditioning, it's mainly for my mom. I can suffer, but my mom can't stand the heat. First thing I'm going to do after the hurricane is go to my mom's house, see how her house weathered the storm. Because she has a huge avocado tree behind her. And the way the winds are coming right now, the avocado tree is going to hit the cracks. It's going to hit the house. The way the winds are going to come afterwards, it's going to fall parallel to the house. So hopefully it didn't crack at all and it stayed upright after the storm. I got the Star Wars shirt at, I think it was Target. Yeah, that'd be target. I think there's a vehicle coming. Everybody joining in right now. This is Hurricane Irma. We're in Broward County. I have no idea what time it is on the East Coast. It should be 10:30 or 10, I think, or 11. I have no idea. And it's Sunday. Just came out to film the storm while I was filming the first live stream. That branch broke. Backyard looks like that. Oh, I'll show you the backyard in a minute. The winds are about a constant 40-45 miles an hour. Gusts up to 60-65 miles an hour. And this is nothing. This is the calm before the storm, because we're going to get hit with like consecutively 70 to 80 to 90 mile an hour winds. And those winds are going to be coming this way. Like right now, yeah, everybody be good. Play nice on the sandbox. If not, I'll just stop the live stream. Oh, I have plenty of supplies. I have like 40 cans of tuna. I can eat tuna for the next 2 weeks. I have not opened my refrigerator, so I had just frozen about 15 to 20 steaks. As soon as I can kick the generator on, the refrigerator is going to be back. So I have steak for the next 2 weeks, chicken, plenty of cereal, milk. You can eat cereal with water or just eat cereal. So we have supplies for the next couple of weeks. Now the problem is, do the stores have generators? Do they have supplies? Can the trucks come in to replenish Publix with or Winn-Dixie or Whole Foods or all these places? Pigeon status is, oh, there's one right there. There, that's a pigeon. Might be the same pigeon, I don't know. There were 3 on the roof that I was talking to, but I have no power. We lost power at 4 o'clock in the morning. Or Sedanos in Miami. Yeah, I can use my car power to power up my laptop and stuff, but I have a generator. So with the generator, I think I'm getting a second generator. I'm picking up a 7,000 generator, 7,000 series generator, which would give me about 6,000, 6,500 watts consecutively. I'm going to have an electrician hook it up to my circuit breaker. I'm picking up that generator for about $600 from a friend of mine. Those who saw the other videos, the kid I got the chainsaws for, he sells generators, so he's going to get me a 7,000 generator for about $600, his cost, which I'll plug into the AC unit. And then the second generator I have, which is a 6,500, that's going to power the fridge, my TV. I can watch movies. It's going to be functional, so I can have a functioning house. And guess what? I don't have to leave my house for anything. Once the AC kicks in, Loki will be okay. What part of Florida do I live in? I live in South Florida, Broward County. Why is that white tree at the bottom? Oh. I think they do it for bugs. Since you paint it, they don't like it. I think. I don't think it's a fashion statement. I don't really know. My dad used to do that at the house. I think it deters the bugs because it has paint. It's not really wood, so when they land on it, they don't, or they crawl up it, they say, okay, this isn't wood, and they get back down. Loki is inside right now. All right, I'm going to stop this live stream in about 4 minutes because that means I'm going on an hour. I got to check my battery life. Hold on. No, it doesn't let me check my battery life. Oh, we're at 99,608 subscribers. I want to make it to 100,000. Thank you very much, guys, for all your support. You guys have been with us for, some of you guys have been with us for the beginning of time, since we had like 10,000 subscribers. A little palm tree. Still got my damage over here. Oh. When it starts blowing in the opposite direction. Yeah, I'll end the stream with Loki. I still got another 3 minutes. Well, I need to charge my battery. I mean, yes, I'll stay outside. I'm actually coming back. I'll live stream again as soon as I have 100% battery. I'll be live streaming again. I don't know how much I'm going to come out when the winds are hitting 90 miles an hour and they're hitting right for my door, because that's when debris and stuff can fly at me. I could always back up my truck a little bit and kind of hide in the cubby back there. Yeah, I might do that. I might back up my truck, separate it, because right now I have no space. Actually, that was close. Back up my truck, park it where the tire is going to be over here, and I can crawl that way and hopefully be safe. 662. Oh, hold on. Gotta check on my mom. Hello, mommy? Okay. Guess my mom's still sleeping. There's the marshmallow. Hi, Papa. Hi, I know you're not happy. Oh, I know, you're scared. It's okay. You'll come out afterwards, okay? Oh, I love you, buddy. I love you. Bye, poo-poo. All right. Let's take a look at the roof. I don't know if you guys can hear that. All right, let's go back outside for a little bit. My mom's okay. That's what I was mainly checking on. I'll just charge my phone later. Stream flagging. Can you guys still hear me or see me? Okay. Alright, as long as we're still live. going on an hour now. Yeah, there's a Hurricane Jose coming up right behind this one. I thought it was going to go upwards on a northerly course, but I don't know. I haven't been able to watch it. You guys know where Jose is, which is a hurricane that was, I think, hitting Puerto Rico yesterday. We're very far away from the beach. You see puddles because of the rain. But mind you, this is the calm. Oh, birds! Calm before the storm, believe it or not. It's going to get worse. I already see it getting darker in the horizon, which wasn't like that before. That happened while I was live streaming the first time. Yeah, there's another hurricane by Puerto Rico. If you guys can look that up real quick, wherever you guys are at, and just let me know where it's at, because I have not been able to, that's just useful information to know. That came crashing down earlier. That's what the backyard looks like. My lawn chairs were right there. Thank God I wasn't sitting in them. I have, thank you very much for the offer. Somebody just suggested if they can send Loki some hurricane supplies after the storm. I got him a full thing of food, so he's got food for the next 2 weeks. I got him 2 bags of litter, which he already went through a bag and a half. Alright, we got another gust. And I'm taking care of myself because I can't get hurt, because I need to take care of Loki and my mom. So, I look after myself. Jose is, oh, whoever put the Jose update, can you do it one line at a time? I'm sorry, because everything's scrolling so fast, I can't see it. But just give me the, oh, Jose is going to be in the Atlantic Ocean, hurricane is that? Oh, okay. Bahamas. Do you know if it's coming toward us, or is it, Okay, good. Jose does not have a track toward Florida. All right. I just checked on my mom. She's still in the room sleeping. She's got a flashlight. She knows her way around the house. Alright, I'm gonna kill this in about 2 minutes so I can charge my phone. I don't want to be without a phone just in case. And then I'm gonna come come back in about half an hour. Once my phone hits 100%, I'm gonna come back. Sí, habla español. Cubano, mexicano. Well, now we're getting gusty. But the winds are still coming from the east, so that means the hurricane. Oh, something just fell back there. Oh, it just split. The tree just split. That's what I heard. So now the tree is not attached to, the branch is not attached to the tree anymore. What I'm hoping happens is that that branch rolls off the roof and just lands on the floor, but doesn't take out my electrical power. There, it's moving. Yeah, it is completely separated. Completely separated from the actual tree. And now it's just laying on the roof. It's not a bad thing, because that way it's not rubbing up against the roof. What I don't want to happen is it to roll off the roof and take out my electricity wire, my power cable coming from FP&L. Oh, another car. They're gonna have fun. There's a tree down at the end of the street. Saludo, muchas gracias. It's moving. It's moving. How do I get that tree off of there without dying? Alright, we can stop at the comments. The nasty ones at least. Come on. He's a little nervous. He doesn't like it. Oh. It's swing. If I can get a rope, I can tie it down and pull it down. See it moving? Loki's fine and healthy. He's inside. You guys can hear me okay over the wind? Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do if it destroys the roof. My mango tree's still up. That's shaking. That's the only one that worries me. Because the winds are going to start coming from that way, this way. So the mango tree, right, the winds are going to come, from that way. So the winds are going to be coming this way and going that way. Hopefully it pushes it off of my house. But I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Alright, I'm going to be killing this live stream right now. People are getting nasty, so that branch is still hanging, it's still sitting on the roof. Alright guys, I'll be back in about, as soon as my phone charges up. Keep us in your thoughts, and I'll be back as soon as my phone's at 100%. I'm gonna jump in my truck real quick, plug in my phone, cable doesn't reach outside. And charge my phone, check on my mom, check on Loki, and get back to you guys in about half an hour to an hour. All right? Anybody in its path or anybody going through it right now, please be safe. All right, I'll see you guys, or I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hopefully, when I come back, everything is still the same. That tree is still in the same place, and we're still okay. All right, you guys have a good one. Bye.